Is there a way to use Regex or comparable solution in Excel formulas? I have a spreadsheet that requires me to do some matching, namely speaking it's a list of bonds, their tickers, names, and some data about them. I want to match their tickers, names. I know how would Regex to match them using Regex, AZ, and plus \D, 2, 4, \W plus \W plus, but I am not familiar with how to use them outside of VBA. Yes, I prefer to not use VBA. People that will use this don't know VBA. I read this piece by Microsoft, so I know that this statement in question, not the answer, is not correct. But I never had any luck actually finding out how to implement Regex in Excel, especially formulas, maybe in Match, just maybe. Lastly, an example, just the relevant column, to make my question more concrete. I want to return cell rows with tickers. Rows to return. Note that I have a lot of such bonds in this column. I need to find each one by one. Also, if you find that using helper columns is useful here, I am open to that. For now, I just want to avoid VBA. If needed, I'll provide further information. Thank you. Update. Data, in this case, includes headers such as credit support, cumulative loss percent, prepay percent, etc. There are dozens of such headers, but it's all text. Numbers are found in different column.
Excel does not have regular expressions, but you can certainly build up most of what they can do one formula at a time. Here are some examples. Extract first space delimited word. Check if the first word is all non-lowercase. Extract second space delimited word. Extract 4-digit year if possible. You can create as many of these extractions and tests as you need to become convinced that the data in A1 matches the ticker format, and not the header format, and then use something like this to reproduce that cell only in the right cases.
I would try advanced filters. You can set up a table of criteria using wildcards, and then point a filter operation at it. You can find the Advanced button on the Data ribbon in the Sort and Filter section in Excel 2013. There's a very detailed walkthrough here. Advanced filters, Excel's amazing alternative to Regex.
The accepted answer is good. I will add that for Regex specifically, you could parse a range to a varchar function and then evaluate its value using Regex. Add a reference to a Microsoft script regular expressions 5.5. How to use regular expressions, Regex, in Microsoft Excel both in cell and loops. Create a function that takes a range and then evaluates it using Regex. Call the function from an Excel formula. The user doesn't have to know varchar, only the name of the function. The output in Excel will update in real time, so long as the function takes a range and not, say, a string. Excel will know when the range has been modified, whereas if it's just a string passed from a cell, it won't know. Or you could also create a button or something that calls the varchar and does the filtering. That would satisfy the requirement that the user doesn't need to know varchar.
One can also combine the approach provided in the accepted answer, i.e. find and extract with left or right, with an array formula to mimic some Regex features without using VBA in some specific cases. The original post mentions a Regex containing the bracket expression AZ, which can be represented by the array of strings A, B, Z. So using the array form of find, we can test the input against a series of strings and get the results as an array. For example, assuming we want to extract street names from addresses. A solution is to find any first whitespace followed by a digit, i.e. 0 to 9, and cut out the string starting from that position. So with an input located in M14, we'll return an array of position or hashtag #NA if not found. Adding an if error around the find makes sure that the strings that are not found return 0. Assuming the strings that are being matched are mutually exclusive, we can sum to get the position of 0 to 9. Finally, shortening the string at given position, the final formula is
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.